What's going on, y'all? This be your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Friday, and I intend on doing the exact same thing, y'all. What is going on, okay? Now, before we get into today's mess, let me let you guys know about a little something right now, and that is the Whether You Like It or Not panel. Now, we will be over on Josiah's World TV's platform because we will be talking about the fashions for the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion. So make sure you guys tune in to that, all right? And it'll be at 7:05, so it will be at an earlier time. However, I do have to film today, so there may be a possibility that I may not be able to do it. But if filming is over before that or after, then I would definitely be there. So be on the lookout for that. All right. All righty then. So let's get into it. Now we're gonna go ahead and get into some basketball wives tea. Now, if you guys already know, the show has been airing, and there is a lot of drama going on between Jackie Christie and her own daughter, Chantel Christie Jeffries. Okay, there's been a lot going on. Now, however, we do know that one of her oldest daughter, Takari Lee, she's spoken out on Jackie many a times. She's written 2 books about her relationship with her mom. But while this storyline is playing out with Jackie and Chantel, Takari has a couple of things that she wants to get off of her chest. Now, this is what she posted on social media after Monday night's episode.
How are they using the favorite daughter to recreate a storyline using your trauma, controlling the narrative? Because having you come on there would be too real? Or are they trying to capture them same amount of viewers that they would get in when the show was about you? What? Who said that? So are
Okay, so here's Takari Lee. All right, now this is what she says on Instagram. She says, most of y'all know I've healed and moved on from the family drama. However, if I'm asked to not speak on or about people, I expect the same respect. It's been almost 10 years, a lot of time and distance. So to speak on how I feel or what I went through, and I can't even say happy birthday to you, it's not gonna fly. I know I'm the peasant or whatever, but please don't provoke me, please. Pause to read 2 slides. I'm not asking for respect. I'm demanding it. Whatever you guys have going on, have it. But don't mention me in it, or I'm telling my side too. Back to my peaceful living. Best wishes to all. Okay. So what she's referring to is what Chantel said a while ago, which is what she said. I'll start by saying thanks because it's the polite thing to do. But to be honest, you could have easily texted me this, accompanied by a personal apology for all the shit you've said and done, both publicly and privately. I'm not with the public shenanigans anymore. That's why I've been quiet. I don't have no ill wishes towards you, but this ain't genuine and you know that. You put this up for your followers and the blog so you can carry on this sad, sappy charade like nobody gives a fuck about you, don't want nothing to do with you, etc. I've been there for you and dare you to say otherwise. I stopped fucking with you off the strength of you and your poor decision. Has nothing to do with mom. We all know how I get down. If I wanted to speak, I would. But the same way you don't want to forge a fake relationship with her, I don't want to forge a ingenuine relationship with you. I haven't done to you. So how I got included in your mess and hit the crossfire, I don't know. If you wanted me to hate our mom for the rest of my life, it isn't going to happen. Forgiveness is paramount. Moving forward is necessary. We only get one mom. Bashing her in the media moves us forward in what way? It gives you the public sympathy and support, and then what? Exactly. Birthdays, holidays, etc. being missed because you want to be in the media acting goofy. You call me when you want to be real and own up to this Takari has done. Not Jackie, Takari. Okay, so that is what Chantel said. Now, I think this was back in the day when Takari was out there speaking on her issues with Jackie or whatever, and Takari came to Jackie's defense. Okay, now This is what Chantel Christie said in response. She said, "This is a screenshot from 2017, and to be clear, I don't need a storyline and would never purposely use my trauma as a talking point. Y'all can comment with your think pieces all you want. People that truly know me know my story and know how things played out, like they played out. Done explaining myself to a bunch of strangers that are clearly committed to misunderstanding me." Okay, so that is what Chantel had to say.
So are they using?
Okay, we already seen it. All right. Now, not only has Chantel come out and said this, but as of today, as I filmed this, this is what she's come out and said. Now, Jackie Christie's daughter Chantel alleges that her sister Takari her, and Takari now threatens to take her to court. Now let's get into what Chantel started off by saying. Chantel says, "I made a general statement highlighting the fact that all three of us have had our bad feelings about her, whatever those feelings may be. Nobody mentioned you by name, nor do I care to speak on your experience. You wrote a whole book about it, and now here you are with a screenshot from 2017 with no context. You want to tell these people why I went no contact with you? Was it because you were asking me to send you money when my now 8-year-old was only a few days old? No care or consideration for the horrific birthing experience I just had? Or maybe it's because you used to me under the guise of playing house. I'm sure you remember all those times because I do. So I dare you to say that I'm lying. I can keep going because I'm 32 with kids of my own now, and I would lay everybody there. Find you something safe to do."
Meadows, I just want to let you know what you're waiting for are court documents. Yeah, because I definitely won't be addressing no weird shit like that here. Bye. No.
So are they using the?
So that is pretty much the gist of this mess with Chantel, Jackie, and Takari, y'all. Listen, there is a lot going on in that Christie household. And listen, I knew that bringing Chantel on this show was probably not the best idea. Like at first, I was trying to warm up to the whole idea of them doing this show together and things like that, but I'm not necessarily certain about it. I'm not sure. You know what I mean? But however, this is a lot going on. And I'm not here to say Chantel, because I don't like Chantel. Y'all all know that I don't, based off of my remarks on this show. But I'm not here to say that she lying, and I'm not here to say that Takari lying, because I wasn't there. Now, we all have our opinions about certain things, and that's just what it is. But I also want to say this. Now, Chantel did call Takari out in 2017 about writing the book and about, being upset with her. But I chose to bring up an old clip from Basketball Wives where I did in some situations where I did say Chantel did speak up against Jackie many, many moons ago during a therapy session on an episode of Basketball Wives during season 2. And I have the clip here and I'm going to play it for you guys. It's a clip of Takari and Chantel speaking to their mom. Let's get into it.
Are you open for this? You're looking at me like you're not sure.
I guess so. I mean,
You are, Kari?
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kari. I may not like what they say, but I'm not going to interrupt. I'm going to hear what they say, and then I'm going to give my side.
I've always felt a little intimidated by my mom.
Okay.
But just nervous, like jitters and everything. And then with my grandma passing, that mother relationship I had with her, and I felt like,
Don't cry.
and I compare that to me and your relationship, and that's where the question comes in, because I didn't feel like I was good enough.
You always been good. You always been too good, Kari.
didn't
You
feel
hear
like
me? I felt like, okay, Kari, we can work on that. If you felt like you were overlooked, you weren't. You've always been my pride and joy. Ever since you was born, you always had everything you can imagine. And I tell you, I love you.
That was
I
the
dress
problem.
you.
Like, you were so busy trying to make sure that we had what you didn't have. What good was the roof over our head if you weren't there to tuck us in, if you weren't cooking the meals? That's where we get our relationship with grandma from, is because she was the one that was doing those things. And I understand that you were making it happen, but sometimes you just have to put that on hold and say, you know what, being a mom comes first, and that's what I have to do.
And I'm thinking, oh my God, there was food in the house, heat in the house. Grandma's down the hall. That sounds like a damn good mother to me. Now, if I didn't hear something a certain way, or I didn't jump when you thought I should jump, or I didn't cry when you thought I should cry, that doesn't constitute a bad mother. And I don't want to be sitting here listening to some nonsense.
I can tell you're angry clearly about something.
I always
with your
have
mom.
been. I think until she acknowledges the things that happened along the course of our childhoods, we're never going to really be able to forgive her for it or to heal from it, you know?
Well, first of all, if I was not there to tuck you in, I apologize. I don't
Okay,
know.
and I can accept your apology.
Okay, but you know
so are
what?
you going to be genuine from here on
I'm
out?
always genuine.
I personally feel like you're not real all the time.
Stop calling me ungenuine and because that's not fair, Shani. You know
But if
damn
it's
well.
how I feel, how is it not
but
fair?
why are you making these lies up? That hurts me.
This is the problem. She's willing to apologize, but she's not acknowledging what it is that we're saying to her.
For you to feel I'm not genuine is baffling to me. The tears I cried for you, Chantel, and for you, Takari, is real. I don't understand what you're asking me to do.
So you don't feel like at times you're fake?
No,
You don't?
I feel like at times.
Then I rest my case
Be
because we're
quiet.
not going to get anywhere.
Listen.
I feel one way, you feel different.
Okay,
so
now
let's
let me
just
tell
agree
you
to
this.
disagree.
Like that. I don't want no more than negativity. That was the final blow. I'm not going to sit here and be victim for you. If you love me as your mother, then I suggest we start showing each other that now. I don't know how to be more clear than that. I'm not going to say it in a way that somebody else can sit there and say, she said it just right for me. I'm not interested in that because I don't give a to be honest with you. I want your heart to feel it and her heart to feel it. And if it doesn't, then we got a problem. And I feel like I can take responsibility for anything that I've done. I don't clearly know what it is, and I'm not interested in sitting here trying to pick through it.
This would probably be better for you to know now. I will never get over it because it cannot be taken back.
I'm
Okay, so that was the situation with what is it with Jackie Christie and her daughters. Okay, now that was the situation. Now there was another clip that I'm going to put up here. That is this it? No, there's another clip that I also want to play for you guys where Chantel spoke once again to Laura, which was also in season 2 when she spoke about Jackie Christie's relationship with Takari. Let's get into it.
But you don't, though.
It was sad. It was sad because I could feel the hurt in her voice. She's a 19 mature-year-old woman, but I saw that little girl in her when she was talking. When I listened to her talk about your sister being darker,
blows my mind. It really just, it disgusts me because that was another thing. Like, for years, my sister and I, we didn't speak to each other. No relationship whatsoever, because she always played us against each other. She's fat and she's black and you're skinny and you need to stay in shape and you're the model, and it blows my mind.
is it true that she couldn't be in pictures because she was too dark?
I don't really recall like a family photo that we all took together. She was always like the outcast. Like, my mom would go as far as to, Kari, you have to run on the treadmill, and Shani, you stand there and watch her, and you write down what time she got on and what time she got off. It's ridiculous. Like, she's like 12. I'm like 8. Like, you want me to stand here and watch her run on this treadmill because she's not the size that I am, or she's not the color that I am, or she has fuller lips than I do.
I knew that Jackie and her daughter's relationship was strained. I didn't know to the extent or the degree.
Like, the damage that she did to me and my sister's relationship, she won't even take accountability for. At this point, it's just like a fake, I have to keep talking to you so you won't go talk about me on Twitter and talk about me on Facebook and
So you
tell
think
your side of the story.
genuinely she doesn't care?
Why else would you speak about your daughter like this? Oh, the fat one and the black one and the this and the that. Like, my sister was homeless for what, 3 months? Like, how can you possibly sleep at night? How can you get into your big comfy plush ass bed in a mansion and know that your daughter is somewhere on somebody's floor, probably unwanted? It's disgusting. It's disgusting. It makes me sick.
She said a lot of things that actually hurt my feelings as a mom. You know, that was actually a tough meeting for me. Because I thought, you know, it would be something else, but it kind of came out like a up situation. Where does your dad fit in all this?
Anytime that I've ever tried to speak to him, it could be about the sky being blue. My mom didn't want that. Like, Shani, come here. You know, like, oh, I need you to do something. Like, we could never have that father-daughter relationship. And I never had that. Ever. Never.
Are you mad at your dad?
Sure. I am, because I felt like he just kind of stood by and let that happen.
You have to be heard. I just think Chantel felt like she was in a room with padded walls and needed to release because nobody was hearing her. Okay, so eventually your mom will find out that you and I have talked.
Yeah, and all hell is gonna break loose.
Are you ready?
What? How much worse can it get?
So my plan of attack is I want to tell her myself that I met with her daughter. And I want to get her own reaction with my own face. This is great. I learned a lot. Keep it coming.
Me too, I guess.
All right, so that was Chantel talking to Miss Laura Govan about her relationship with her mama. Now, I'm just going to say this because I think I need to clarify some things, because on yesterday during my Basketball Wives review, a person that normally comments on most of my videos took something that I said out of context. When I said something along the lines of, what did I say? I said, Jackie just might be a bad mama. That's fine. When I said that's fine, I'm not saying that's fine that she's a bad mom. I'm saying that's fine. We all know that she's a bad mom. You said that she's a bad mom, and we're all in agreement that she probably was a bad mom. Were we in the house with Jackie when y'all had y'all, tumultuous relationship? Absolutely not. We wasn't there. But at the same point in time, I get what you're saying. So that's what I meant by that's fine. I wasn't even going to acknowledge it nor address it. But, I don't want nobody taking what I'm saying out of context, because I've always said that I believed what Takari said. I've always said that I believed what Chantel said. And a lot of the things that Chantel is saying about Jackie, and I play these clips back, it's all consistent with what she's saying right now. So that's the gist of that situation. So I don't know, but maybe them being on TV just might not be the best thing, because now Takari wants to take Chantel to court. It's a whole lot going on with this situation, honey. Okay, now that's pretty much it right now. Takari accused Chantel for stealing a storyline, stealing her trauma, making it a storyline. Chantel said that she ain't got to take her trauma for no storyline, and she also accused Takari of molestation. And Jackie is nowhere to be found in these blogs, but her daughters are fighting. Something got to give. But however, y'all, that's pretty much all that I got for today's video. And, be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. With that being said, you guys, your boys up out of here, and I'll talk to you later.
On some whole shit. What happened to the Zeus fame? Then Bobby made you change your name. For a show, still searching for a ring. Pray these hoes find better days. Cut off everybody. Don't trust nobody. Play with everybody. Don't have nobody. Cut off everybody. Don't trust nobody. Play with everybody. Don't have nobody. Nigga never was a real one. Copping, please, spreading lies. What you hiding from? All these shows just an extra.
Little dance style, twerking on shit like bad bitch, munch it up, cock goblin. Slapping ass on this dick, cock goblin. Gobble up his dick, bitch, a cock goblin. Fuck him in his face, bitch, a cock goblin. Attitude bad, but I'm better. Ass poke out just fatter.